Hello, today we're going to be administering two standardized balance assessments. These are going to test the client's static and dynamic abilities in various movements. The first that we'll be conducting is the Tenetti's. It is a balance test, which is one of two parts of the Performance Objective Mobility Assessment. This section will provide me with the client's balance abilities, while the other section focuses on gait, which will be done by the physical therapist. Both scores will be combined for a total outcome measure. The second assessment is the Berg Balance Scale. It is 14 items, and we will conduct the entire assessment, which will give us a result of either low, medium, or high fall risk, meaning that the client is more or less likely to fall. The client that we'll be meeting today is Karina. She is 70 years old. She lives alone in a one-story condo. She was recently discharged from inpatient rehab post-stroke. Okay, so let's go meet Karina. Knock, knock.
Come in.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you Karina?
Yes, I am.
Hi, Karina. Today we're going to be administering a balance assessment.
Okay.
Okay, so the first, we're going to do one, we're going to do two. The first one is going to be the Tenetti's balance test. I'm going to ask you to do various movements, and I'll be assessing the way that you move, and then after the two tests, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Okay, any questions for me?
No.
Okay, and I have the test here on my computer screen, so I'll just be inputting your score as we go.
Okay.
All right, any complaints today?
No.
Okay, ready to start our test?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so the first thing that I'm looking at with the Tenetti's balance test is just the way that you're sitting. And you're sitting great. Okay, very steady and very safe. Now I'm gonna ask you to rise from your chair and try not to use your hands. If you have to, that's okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna need my hands.
Okay, excellent. Now, we are going to just stand as you are for 5 seconds. So you are able to rise on your own with one attempt.
Okay.
As you stand there and just checking out how you're balancing, you're looking great. Do you use a walker?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Do you have a walker?
No.
Okay.
No, but all my friends have walkers.
All right. You seem very steady. This next section, I'm gonna nudge you, so I'm gonna give you a little push. I'll have one hand behind and one hand in front pushing. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I'd like you to close your eyes. Okay, your eyes are a little leaning, so go ahead and open. Right, and now I'd like you to turn in a circle. Okay, and have a seat for me, please. Excellent. Okay, so now with this test, it is usually done in two parts. That was your balance test. The gait section will be done by the physical therapist coming to see you.
Okay.
Okay, now we're gonna go to the Berg Balance Scale. This is very similar to what we just did, okay? I will have some extra things going on, so I'm gonna use a ruler. I'm gonna use my stopwatch. Let me just grab it. I'm going to be using a step placed in front of us. And again, we're testing your balance. I'm going to be asking you to move in different ways, and I'll be scoring on the computer.
Okay.
Okay. So this next one, the first one of this exam, is going from sitting to standing. So again, if you can, just however we can get you up. Okay, now I'm going to time you there for 2 minutes. Okay. how are you feeling?
Okay.
All right, let me pull out my timer. And don't worry if you don't go the full 2 minutes. Whenever you feel like you want to sit down, that's okay. We've already started your time.
Okay.
And my hand here just for safety behind you.
Okay. I'm smiling.
You can see it in your eyes. You're doing great. At 20 seconds.
Thank you.
Are you feeling unsteady?
No, I feel okay. I feel good. Little wobble. Like my legs get tired, but
Okay.
you know,
A little wobbly.
yeah. Okay. Is it okay if I sit?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Okay, have a seat. Excellent. All right. So we did make it 40 seconds. That's great. I'm just gonna input what we've just done.
Okay.
So you are able to stand using your hands. That's pretty good. And you stood for about 30 seconds, just based on what I'm allowed to click on. Standing to sitting, you did control it pretty well. Okay, so this next one, we're gonna be working on transfers. And transfers really just means the way you move from one place to another. So I'm gonna scoot my chair next to yours, and I'm gonna ask you to switch from your chair into my chair. Okay, move this, it's kind of out in your way. Good job, Karina. Yep. Great. So the next one we're gonna do is we're gonna do some standing things. I'm gonna ask you to stand with your eyes closed, stand with your feet together, reaching, picking things up off the floor.
Okay.
Do you feel like you're ready for those things?
Yes.
Okay. So when you're ready, let's go ahead and stand up.
This chair's better.
Better with the
Arms.
arms? Yep, that's definitely a better feature.
Okay.
All right, so just step up a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna stand with our eyes closed, and I'm gonna time you, see how long we can go.
Okay.
Okay,
Now?
go ahead, close your eyes. Okay, go ahead and open your eyes. Okay. That was about a few seconds, not bad. How'd you feel doing that?
A little unsteady.
Now, we're gonna place our feet together, side by side, just like my feet are. And we'll see how long we can stand there. That one's a tricky one. Okay, okay, there you go. Okay, let's go ahead and open our legs. Perfect. Now this next one, I'm gonna use the ruler. I'm gonna see how far your arms can go out, and I'll measure, okay? And if you take a step, that's okay. That's okay. All right, are you ready? Stretch out your arm. Okay, and now go ahead and reach forward as far as you can. Okay.
Did I make it?
Yeah, you did great.
Okay.
This next one, we're gonna use this item, and I'm gonna ask you to pick it off the floor.
I can't.
Okay, that's okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. No need to apologize. So we are going to mark out. Okay, this next one I'm going to demonstrate. You're going to turn behind your left and right shoulder while standing. So just turn and look out the window, and then look out the window. Are you ready?
Yeah. Out the window.
Okay.
Other side. Look out the window.
Bright out there. It is. I think the sun is peeking in and out of the clouds. Now the next one I want you to do is I'm so sorry. Turn the 360 degrees, make that circle that we did in the first test. Yeah, you did pretty well on that one.
My legs are getting a little tired. Are we almost
A
done?
little tired. We are almost done.
Okay.
We have 3 more items. Okay? Do you need to sit down and take a break?
No, let's finish.
Okay. So we are going to place alternate foot on step stool while standing. So there's my step stool right in front of you, and you're gonna place your foot on it and see if you can stay up on top of there. So we're gonna, that's okay, that's okay. Now, do you think you can lift one foot up off the air, in the air? Okay. That's not bad. Okay. And do you think with the other leg, we can put one in front of the other? Just like my feet are, one in front of the other.
Is this a sobriety test?
Right? Okay.
I'm failing.
Oh, why don't we have a seat? Why don't we have a seat? So that really, here, take the one with the arms. That concludes our test. So now all I have to do is calculate your results. And like I said in the beginning, this is gonna tell me if you are considered low, medium, or high fall risk. A fall risk really just means, are you likely to fall? And we don't want that, okay? We don't want you to get hurt.
Okay.
So, let me just input these last results. Okay, so based on the bird balance scale, you are at a high fall risk. That means that you are very likely to fall when performing activities that you need balance. Can you tell me about a time when you had a fall or almost a fall?
Well, I didn't fall. But you know, sometimes when I'm in the kitchen making my dinner or breakfast, you know, I like to, my spices are up high, or I reach over, and sometimes I do lose my balance, and I have to grab on to whatever I'm close by. You know, so that's something. But I never fell to the ground, but I did lose my balance, and my legs sometimes, I get tired, and, you know, I have to sit, but in the kitchen sometimes.
Okay, and being in the kitchen, is that something that you really like to do?
Yes, I love to cook all my meals.
Okay, so I think moving forward, we might wanna look at the kitchen and see what we can do in there. Maybe add some assisted devices. Have you ever used a reacher?
No.
Okay, we can bring that, we can test those items out, we can test out the walker. I can show you how to move things safely in the kitchen.
Okay. So you think I need a walker?
Well, we're gonna consult with our team and see what we can do about getting in some devices. I think it might be beneficial. What do you think?
My kids have told me I need a walker, but, because I walk slow and I like to grab onto things to walk.
Right, and we might go places where there's nothing to grab onto and we wouldn't wanna fall.
Yeah.
Okay. I would also recommend that we do a home evaluation. So
Okay.
that's looking at other, barriers in the home, like loose rugs, the lighting, and grab bars, things like that.
Okay.
What about in the bathroom? How are you doing in there?
Well, sometimes when I wash my hair, if I close my eyes, I have to do it quickly because I do get a little unsteady.
Okay. So I think what I'm hearing you say is it might be a little unsafe in the bathroom, and we might want to address that.
How would we address that?
So we would want to work on changing the bathroom environment, adding some they're like non-stick stickers on the floor that
Oh,
will keep your balance, adding grab bars. I wanna look the way that you get in and out of your shower or tub.
okay.
So
It's a tub, so I have to lift and it's sometimes exhausting.
So we can look at getting different devices in there. What else I would suggest is, that we look to, getting you some more exercise with your balance. So we can do that with activities in your home, things that you have to do. Your laundry, like you said, cooking, and, anything you do standing at the sink, so brushing your teeth, combing your hair. So we can do all those things in the next session.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
That's good, thank you, yes.
So I think we have our plan.
Sounds good.
All right, is there anything else that you want to address?
Nope, I'm all set.
Well, this was very nice meeting you.
You too, thank you very much, Christy.
Thank you, Karina.
Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.